Blink Publishing presents Secrets of the Mummy Concierge, written and read by me, Tiffany Norris. This book is dedicated to my world, Rupert, Ophelia, and baby number 3, due July 2021. Whole wide world, little ones. Introduction, Vagina Casts and Photoshoots. It's 9 a.m. on Monday and I'm chatting to a client about vaginas. Or, to be more specific, her vagina, and if it will ever be the same again. Before you start guessing, no, I'm not a doctor, midwife, or sex therapist. I'm something completely unique, a mummy concierge. It's not unusual for me to start my day dealing with someone's nether regions. Sometimes it's explaining exactly how it might feel to push a baby out through it. You've heard the watermelon and nostril analogy, right? Other days, it's lamenting the fact that our vaginas will never be the same again, post tiny human popping out through them. But today is something completely new, even for me. Do you think the makeup artist needs to sort things out down there? Marcia is a client who I've been working with for a total of 9 months now. She's currently sitting awkwardly on her hospital bed with what I suspect is a large sanitary towel between her legs and a couple of stitches. We are in the exclusive private maternity unit of one of London's most prestigious women's hospitals, and there is a 2-hour-old baby lying contently on her chest. 2 makeup artists plump, contour and highlight every centimetre of her face, whilst her hairstylist spritz and puffs every one of the auburn hairs on her head. Fake eyelashes are applied, bronzer is whooshed across temples, and creme de la mer is slathered onto arms and legs. Behind me, a clatter of photographic props are being assembled. A collapsible light reflector is balanced, much to the midwife's horror, on the side of the baby's bedside cot. A tripod with a second camera is being nervously manned by the photographer's assistant, and an intern is brandishing the latest iPhone and snapping a behind-the-scenes video, which I have no doubt will shortly appear on Marcia's Instagram page. On the surface, everything looks like a magical magazine shoot, a mother and baby contently drinking in the new world around them and staring at each other with amazed wonder at the new life together. The hospital room is filled with Jo Malone Reed diffusers, which I placed there 2 hours previously, and every tabletop and windowsill is adored with fresh flowers and family photos of holidays to the Alps. But Marcia is not a celebrity, nor is she a social media influencer. In fact, she's just a new mummy and one of my first clients. But hey, what mother wouldn't hire a team of stylists and photographers to document their first baby? All right, just Marcia then. Stop right there, do not move, this is the shot, this is the one. I am shoved to one side and narrowly miss landing in a pile of blood-soaked sheets. The midwife hadn't removed them yet. As Martin, the photographer, bounds past me and pushes his camera in Marcia's face. Come on, baby, just one little smile for Uncle Martin. You can do it. Martin speaks in capitals. Every word, I've come to realise, is shouted at the top of his voice, regardless of the delicate situation he might be in. Has he noticed the sleeping baby? I see the frustration form on his face as the baby, as yet unused to glamorous photoshoots, probably due to the fact that she's less than 24 hours old, dribbles slightly, then squeezes her eyes even more tightly shut. Marcia looks down at her little bundle and sighs. I can't work out if this is in shared frustration with Martin, or if it's a sigh of contentment and happiness at being a new mother. Let's go with the latter. Tiffany, you didn't answer my question. Marcia is looking up at me expectantly. The makeup artist, does she need to make up my vagina? It's at this precise moment that my world turns from slightly surreal to, OMFG, is this my actual job? Marcia lifts up the sheets and reveals, to everyone in the room no less, the damage that has been done down below. Above the hospital bed sheets, we have a scene punctuated with designer night dresses, scented reed diffusers, and Ibiza chill-out music pumping lazily from the radio. Below, there is blood, amniotic fluid, and a swollen purple vagina ravaged beyond recognition to something resembling a hamburger. If ever there was an Instagram versus reality photo, this would be it. Let's backtrack to 4 days ago. Marcia, who I have been working with since the day she found out she was pregnant, sent me a slightly cryptic text which simply said, "Vagina."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?